Hey guys, it's me, Boogeyman. I'm back, and today I want to bring you guys a roster update for January 2021. There's a couple reasons why I want to do this. One, I think it'd be nice if YouTubers did these kind of videos more often, because I think it's interesting to hear how people are building their roster, and what people that are maybe further along in the game are sort of doing, and what their thought process is. I think it helps to sort of figure out what you want to be doing in the game. And second, college is going to be starting soon for me. Now, unfortunately, we are not moving back currently due to COVID, but I will be starting college classes very soon, within a week, and that's gonna be taking up a lot of time. So YouTube videos are probably gonna be slowing down there, maybe on the weekends as long as I'm still home, but probably weekdays not gonna be doing YouTube videos, simply for the fact that I'm gonna be pretty focused on what's going on in college. So I wanted to give you guys sort of a update on my roster before I start dropping off a little bit here. But let's talk about what I am doing in my roster. So currently, as you can see, I have a lot of characters favorited. I have a lot going on. I have like 3 or 4 important things I'm working on. First off, I'm trying to get into Dark Dimension 3. Emma Frost is the last gear tier 15 I need. As you can see, I have Thanos, Spider-Man, Minerva, and Phoenix. So those are the 5 characters I'm planning to go into Dark Dimension 3 with. I have more. I'd like to tier 14. I'd like to tier 14 Ghost, Ebony Maw, another symbiote. I wouldn't mind. Hela, maybe. Zemo. There's an assortment of characters I would also like to tier 14 at some point, but a shortage of materials, gear materials, and on training mats means I'm probably not going to do that for a while. Trying to get Red Skull up to 5 stars simply because I have the extra red star right there. That'll pretty significantly boost his power. And then I have like everything else going on right here. So currently I'm trying to boost up my Sinister Six team right here. Here we have Mysterio. I'm going to level up his skills because I need to do this. So Mysterio, Electro, and Dr. Octopus I need to level up. I really didn't invest in the Sinister Six. I didn't have a lot of their abilities upgraded or stuff like that before Dr. Octopus came out, because I didn't use them. Now that Dr. Octopus is out, I'm trying to level up the characters. I'm trying to get them all to 40,000 power. I think Mysterio, I'm going to get him just under 40,000 power with this 4th ability upgrade right here. Then I'll just train him up enough levels to get him to 40,000 power. Dr. Octopus, I know he's better. He's good enough that you should be leveling up more than 40,000 power, but I just have so much going on right now. Probably not going to be using Dr. Octopus in many parts of this game, so once I level up his skills to 6664 and I get his ISO 8 to tier 3, I'm probably gonna be done with Dr. Octopus for a bit until I need him for something else in the game. And then of course I have Electro that I need to level up still. I need to level up all of her abilities. Otherwise, actually I'll take her to gear tier 11. That's something I've wanted to do. So here we go, gear tier 11 Electro. So that's pretty exciting right there. Next up, I have the Mercenaries team that I'm building. If we scroll all right here, if we scroll all the way down to my roster in my teams, I am building up the Merc team. I'm keeping Killmonger on the Wakandan team. It is what it is. I'll pay the 5 blitz charge refresh every time I blitz. I make that back. That's not that big of a deal. And then if we go up to my defenders, they're actually falling down on my roster, which is good because they're not good. They shouldn't be as high up on my roster anymore. I put Night Nurse on the team instead of Punisher. I know some people put Spider-Man on the Wakandan team, and perhaps I could do that, but I sort of ran the problem where I don't have Mantis. There's like a trickle down. So if I put Spider-Man on the Wakandan team, then I need somebody else for the Young Avengers, and I need a brawler. I'd probably use Gamora, but then I need Mantis to go on my Guardians of the Galaxy team. I guess I could put Psylocke on that team because she's kind of free, but Psylocke I'm going to very soon. This is my big plan right now. I don't know how quickly I'm going to build up the new X-Men team, but I'm going to do Kitty Pryde, Iceman, and then I will do Beast. I'll put them on a team, and then I'll put Psylocke on the team, and I'm not going to unlock Jubilee. There's no way I'm getting Jubilee, so Psylocke will fill Jubilee slot, and then Bishop will be there. But until Bishop comes out, this is my big brain idea. I think I'll put Namor as a 5th member on the team, simply because he is also a mutant. I don't think there's any synergy there because he's a villain mutant, but at least he's a mutant, so I might do that until Bishop comes out. But I don't know if I'll build those characters up until Bishop comes to the game, because that's such a stretch, and I have so many other characters to work on. So same thing applies to this team as the Sinister Six, trying to get them up to 40,000 power, Yelena and Red Guardian. So that means 6664 gear tier 10 or 11ish, and level 60 and ISO 8 to level 3. Big Q right there. Big crunch on training mats. I actually have like a slight excess of training mats right now. Not that many. The only reason why they're there are because I maxed out my gold roller, I think it's called, for today. So I'm just gonna wait to spend money until the next Emma milestone comes out later today, and then I'll get my Emma shards I need to get her to 5 stars. So it'd just be really a waste to spend them right now when I can literally just wait 7 hours and then get my bonus Emma shards for spending the gold. But then I'll immediately spend that, and I don't know who I'm gonna spend it on today. Who will be trained up? Maybe, I don't know, Yelena or Red Guardian perhaps, or I don't know, because here's the problem. I also have the X Factor here. So X Factor I wasn't going to build up, but I was watching an OMG video, and he said he was using his extra Sinister 6 characters with the X Factor, and I kind of dug that idea. I was kind of into that, and then I built it, and yeah, it's been doing pretty well for me. If we scroll down right here, this team has been doing well for me, and as you can see, I barely have Longshot and Shatterstar built up, and they're already putting in a ton of work because they're so strong. So I want to level these characters up to 60, 6, 6, 6, 4, gear tier, I don't know, 10 or 11. And I already have this guy's ISO 8 up to level 3 because their ISO 8 gives them extra crit traits, which is that's their whole thing. So it's kind of fun leveling up their ISO 8 because you know it's going to have such a drastic effect on them. In terms of my roster as a whole, what I'm trying to do is I really want to level up everybody's skills to 6664. I had it at 5553, but I'm moving farther in the game. I'm getting to the point where 5553, the power levels, that kind of stuff, it's not really cutting it. So I'm trying to level up my roster to 6664. It also helps with getting characters to that 40,000 power threshold I really want. As you can see, I have a decent amount of my roster there. I think the first character, well, of course, except for all these characters, I favorited up top. Like everyone here needs purple ability materials. But if we scroll down, not this far, but if we scroll down to right here, I think the first one, if you look down my roster, is Loki. He needs some of that purple ability materials. So Loki down, almost all these characters need their abilities leveled up. So that's something else I'm working on long term. I was making my way down the roster, but well, the problem is, first off, I maybe get like one and a half abilities worth of purple ability materials a day. So it's really slow going, especially when you have a character like, I believe Shocker. Yeah, like Shocker, I had it 5553, so all 4 of them need a level up. So it's a little bit slow, especially with this whole backlog now with all these new characters coming out. But I'm honestly having a lot of fun because I have a ton of new characters I'm working with right now. You know, suddenly my Sinister 6 are getting a lot of time in gameplay. I have this new skeleton team I'm building up, this new X Factor characters. It's a lot of fun right now. I'm really enjoying what I have going on, though, even though it's just super duper slow. So in conclusion, what I'm working on right now, trying to build up the core Sinister 6 team with Dunker Noctis, trying to build up a second Sinister 6 team with the X Factor, trying to build up my skeleton team, so that way, you know, I don't think they're going to be, people are iffy on them, but at the very least it'll be a competent blitz team. And then I'm also trying to build up characters for Dark Dimension 3, along with trying to get every character to 6664. That's just sort of, you know, probably not everyone, probably, you know, professional players wouldn't recommend that because you want to build up, not wide, but I don't know, I kind of have fun doing that. It's nice to just know that I have all these characters at 6664 in terms of ability levels. The only thing I want to note today is I think we need more save squads. There's 158 characters, I believe, in the game, and 150 or 30 times 5 is 150. So there's 8 extra characters left over. You can argue just let Aim Infector and stuff like that be there. But that new X-Men team, another reason why I'm a little iffy on building it is because if I build them, I'd have to boot out another one of my teams from the save squad. Now, it's not that hard a decision because the Ravagers are absolutely garbage. So cutting out the Ravagers to put in the new X-Men team, I don't think it's going to be that hard of a decision. The only thing I worry about is the Foxnecks. See, in War, they're starting to do hybrid teams because you have so many war teams that you have more than you can put on. Like if you were to do the cookie cutter teams, there's too many cookie cutter teams for War, so people are condensing them. I like that for War. I think that's an interesting sort of thought process. I'm kind of into that idea. I wish synergies as a whole weren't as restrictive as they are, but I like that idea that there's starting to be some hybrid teams in War. The only thing I worry about is if Fox Next or Scopely's like, they'll do that in Blitz too, because they have 30 save squads. They'll start condensing their squads for Blitz. I want Blitz to be about stretching out your roster, you know, as far as you can. That's what I really want Blitz to stay as, and I'm really interested in the fact that Wars may be like condensing your roster as much as you can to have as few strong teams as possible. So I really hope they add more save squads. I just hope they're not like, well, 30 save squads, you guys like those hybrid teams, why don't you just do some hybrid teams on your save squads? Like, no, let's just have more save squad slots. So I'm hoping, I really feel like we'll get like, I wish we had tabs in Infinite, but at the very least they'll probably increase it to 40 sometime soon. I'd like that, so I could, you know, keep my losing teams right here, these teams that bring me down a couple tiers. I want to have them here. But at the end of the day, what do I really know? Except that I'm having actually a lot of fun in Marvel Strike Force right now, building up these new characters. But I am only a 19-year-old. I hope everyone can have a happy and healthy day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Signing off, everyone.